We flew from San Francisco to Houston and Guatemala City and woke up to this beautiful Airbnb experience. This Airbnb was one of a kind. It was right by the water, just a minute walk to the lake. I think it's one of the best Airbnbs I've stayed in. It was decorated in Guatemalan furniture. Each piece was tastefully picked, very spacious, and it came with Irma, our cook who made the wonderful breakfast every single day. Look at the view. I couldn't get enough of it. We started our day at nature reservoir, walked by these bridges, hanging bridges. Look at how crazy and beautiful it looks. I've gone ziplining, but this was cycle ziplining, which I thoroughly enjoyed, and I'm struggling over here. You can see, but it was again an experience of a lifetime. I loved it, and trying to struggle to get over. This is a butterfly garden you must visit when you're there. The most famous form of transport is a tuk-tuk. We took a tuk-tuk back to our Airbnb to kind of relax and have a evening of wine and dine at our villa, which is beautiful, like you can see. We enjoyed a leisure dinner, just chatting away and looking at the view. Next morning, I woke up pretty early to go sit by the lake, beautiful blue lake, and take some videos. Uh, this was an experience again. It was a beautiful lake. We got dressed and decided to go town hopping. That is what it's called. And Lake Atitlán has many towns around, and the waters are choppy. Be careful, have your Dramamine. This is San Juan. I think it's one of the most colorful towns ever seen. The people are so talented. The paintings were so colorful, so gorgeous. You can see over here. We went to this chocolate factory and saw how chocolate is made and crushed by hand over here. I tell you, it was an experience again. So good. I drank some chocolate rum. It was strong. You can see in my face, I was really squinting, but it was nice. Walked by the umbrella street and visited a textile factory. Of course, when they do it, it's so much easier. It looks way easier than it really is. I tried my hand at textile making, and I also bought a stole just similar to this. So, so beautiful. Walking by the San Juan streets, it's a visual overload. You are going to really soak in the culture. It's really, really nice. I was just basically soaking up all the colors before we headed to the Panorama Cafe and look at the view. Guatemala is known for its coffee, and everywhere I just had the black coffee. It was so good. Again, just walking, and dinner we had at Sabaha, the Mediterranean restaurant. I tell you, it is so good. It's a must visit when you're in San Pedro. We returned back to our villa. This is the next morning, enjoying the view. This day we had a Mayan cooking class and a Mayan bath, which I thoroughly enjoyed. Dramamine helped the 3 hour ride to Antigua, and we reached this beautiful place again. Another wonderful Airbnb. All the links are going to be on my blog. We decided to walk Antigua. Antigua is a walking place. It's a really small place. Wear comfortable shoes because it's all cobblestones. It's gorgeous small town with Mount Fuego looking at us. So this dormant volcano basically can be seen from every part of Antigua. Look at the color explode. The food was so incredibly good, and we went to this place called Agua. Super tasty food, but expect a little bit of delay in every place in Antigua because it's crowded. The service is going to be delayed. Night, we went to another fancy restaurant. Every dish was impeccable. I'm going to tag all these places on the blog. Do check it out. We just walked the night, soaked in the culture. It was pretty safe. We went to a bar, speakeasy bar called Yulu, and then walked and went back to our villa. Next day, of course, I had to have my coffee and enjoy the beautiful mountains on the backdrop. This was heaven, you guys. I loved it. Today was hiking Pacayo, another dormant volcano. We reached there and we saw these horses. You can take a horse up if you can't walk, but it's not a tough hike. This is our guide just explaining about these volcanoes. There are about 50 volcanoes in Antigua, and one named the Fire is still active. Every 15 minutes erupts. Asatanango is not, and the one we hiked, this is the Pacayo, is not inactive. It's dormant, but you could still see some smoke on top. Of course, we these cute dogs caught my attention, and this was an experience of a lifetime. Just thanking the gods, sun gods, to give us such clear, beautiful day that we could see all the volcanoes basically. Yeah, I'm just soaking it all in before we head out for a lunch. Today, I chose this guateria, which served traditional, authentic Guatemalan food. Actually, it was really, really good. And this place, I highly recommend. The interiors are so well done. Actually, in fact, every place in Antigua, the cafes and the restaurants were good, and the quality of the food was really good too. Definitely try this place. And yeah, we ate a lot of food because we were hungry. And we had this coffee and some traditional Guatemalan dessert, loved it. And then we walked up the streets to this church. Again, the church was so vibrant. Look at these fruits that they've cut so artistically. The people are so artistic. This is the famous arch of Antigua. I will write more details on my blog about that. We went to the Choco Museum. This is again a must visit, and if you want a class, you need to book at least a week in advance so you can go see everything. This is the cutest ice cream truck that I've seen. I couldn't get enough of it. The colors, it's such an overload of the kaleidoscope of colors. I could not stop taking pictures. Again, Starbucks. Have you ever seen a Starbucks this colorful? Beautiful. And we just took in everything. This is called Nimport shopping area. It's pretty good. And we had our dinner, easy dinner, light dinner at a vegan place, and went back and relaxed. Next morning, this is about 6:30 in the morning. We wanted to shoot pictures. This was about 7 o'clock, and we still had people shooting over there. And this was my outfit of the day for the shoot, and it did turn out well. I'm so happy. We went to Cafe Sky. The views in the cafes over there, it's just blowing. And everywhere you get to see Mount Fuego. Next on our list was the ruins. But before the ruins, you have to check out these chicken buses and also try to hop on one. This is Santa Clara, Convention of Santa Clara. A lot of history and ruins in Antigua. Do not miss this place. Read about the history and the culture. I'm amazed at how resilient the people of Guatemala are. Just soak it all in. This is magnificent. Next, we decided to go to a coffee plantation. This is coffee tour run by a family, and again, very warm people, very welcoming. We were taken in a on a truck to their coffee plantation, and I got to pick the beans off the plants myself, and we got back home, and they showed us every step, basically how the shucking was done in those days, in the early days, to how it was roasted by the open fire in the early days, and they brewed the perfect cup of coffee for us, and I thoroughly enjoyed. We also got food. We ordered food over there, and you can arrange food, and this is a sweet potato dessert that I was blown away. And we went back home, settled, dressed up, and came to Hobbit and Nango. You Lord of the Ring fans, you're going to enjoy this place. Look at how cute this is. I got some cute pictures taken everywhere. You can see the pictures on the blog post. This was so well done, so clean. And we wrapped our day seeing the most beautiful sunset. Went out to dinner. How can I miss mezcal? I had some of the best spicy mezcal at Frida's, wrapped it up, and the next morning soaked it all in from my bed. This is again five-bedroom villa. Today again we relaxed. We wanted to soak in the Airbnb because we were like run, 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 run. That's what we did. Relaxed in our Airbnb, had more coffee, and enjoyed the day. I'll have all the details on my blog. Antigua, Guatemala, on the whole, is a very safe, wonderful country. Do visit. You are going to fall in love just like we did.